Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, LB Plans. My name is Elle and today I am going to do a budget with me for my second check in February, which is also my last check. So let's just jump in because I'm not going to hold you. So let's see, February. February has been very interesting for me. I know I haven't had a big presence this month just because there's just been a lot going on and just really trying to catch my breath here. So and I'm making some budget changes kind of like on the fly, so kind of bear with me. I'm trying to see which pen I want to use. I'm pretty sure I can use this fountain pen, and I'm sorry, I'm from Florida. I write from the side. I don't know why we do that, but whatever. Hopefully you guys, February is a whole lot more productive than mine. Mine's has just been, you know, different, to say the least. Okay, so from an income source for what's going into the account or what I would like to budget from, and let me make sure you guys can actually see that. I don't have my camera plugged in, so we're just making it do what we can do. Okay, I really can't write straightforward. Okay, all right. So let's start with my pay. So my pay that I will be using to budget my bills out of will be $2,712. Yep, 2712. Other is going to be a whole lot of because, all right, so I'm going to break down other over here and then I'll do cash. Okay, so for other, my son gave me $70 for his tolls, which I already paid on my Chase card, so I add that in, so $70. I'm going to get cash back from Rakuten is like $145, so let me add that up separately. Hold on. Rakuten's going to be $145. Yes, I'm going to get $35 from Chase, $9 from Amazon. It's not 105, it's 146, and then 35, and then 9, which will be $190. Plus, I already have money in my account from my Chase card for things that me and my husband split. So I kind of keep like a little IOU sticky note of cash that I already have. So I have $244 from our Costco Sam's trip. I have $30 for Cash App, and then I have, oh, I already added the $70 for tolls. Or did I? See, Lord. Okay, let's do it again. So $244 plus 100, because that's 30 from Cash App, 70 from him, so that's $344. And then I have the 190, which is $534. All right, I'm gonna add it up one more time for my other. So cash back is going to be a total of $190. Typically I wouldn't add it in here, but the reason why I'm adding it in here, account balance, is because I'm going to take it out so I can stuff it in my cash back. And then in my account I have, that's what I was trying to figure out, like what I had in my account. So I know I have $244 from my husband. I have $20 from my husband because of something else he did. And then I have $70 from my son, which is here, so I don't want to add that. That's what I keep adding it, and I have it here, and that's what keeps throwing me off. And I'm sitting here like, that total is not equaling what I thought it should equal. 244 plus 30 plus 20 is 294. Yeah. Oh, it's $21 in my account. I knew it was an even number. That's why it's throwing me off. So this should be $295. Lord Jesus, help me. Okay, $295 plus 70 plus 190 is $555. That feels right, but I ain't 100% sure, so I'm just gonna write it over here. I love seeing 555 though. I don't know if anybody else is a number person, but when I see that, I just love it. And then I could take my little note off, but I'm going to keep this close by because I do need it. And then these are things that I still owe for. Okay, so other is going to be $555. And then cash. Cash is things that are in my bill portfolio for things that I have already spent it and then spent it on my card, and then I put the cash to the side. So I know I have 15 for Amazon. This I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 68. All right, and then there's 35. So that's $618. The reason why I had to count the cash and I couldn't use my tallies because I do have still IOUs for things that I've had to get done and I just didn't have the money for, and I am going to pay it, just it's going to come out of a different bucket. So $618 because I don't pay interest, because paying interest is the devil. Okay, so let's add this up. Man, that took a long time to do that. 3,000. Oh yes, highlighter and fountain pens don't always work together. 3,885. So that is what I am working with. That's the breakdown of how I got that. And let's move forward. Okay, so from bills, bills are very simple because it's my portion of the mortgage. Which is $907. And then we have Xfinity, which we pay way too much. I am begging my husband to cut the cord on Xfinity because we're paying almost $300 for channels we don't even watch. Literally, it's this bad. We have a few TVs in our home, so I'm not going to sit here and act like we don't have a couple TVs, but we only watch one. My son plays games on the other, and then my and I think that's like the only TVs that actually gets used. Like, it's crazy. So we don't buy TVs because of that. All right, so these are my joint bills here, and then we'll go into my own bills. I think on this check, the only bill that's mine that's left is PayPal, and just PayPal because T-Mobile came out. Okay, so PayPal is that 35 that I have in that cash, and that's to pay for my Sterling Inc. subscription. And then I go to whatever I have for spending. So I did have 15 for Amazon in spending based on my portfolio. So on my bill folio here, stop calling it a portfolio. And then Chase spending, I'm gonna pay, I believe it's, okay, so Chase, I spent a total of $1,187, but I do owe, or I don't have $225 for it yet. And then I had to do something else. Oh, but it's not on here. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. So I have my total here of what I spent for Chase, which is $1,187. And then I am taking off what I paid for my son's oral surgery visit. I had to pay for the consult out of pocket. So that was $225. So I'm only paying $962 to Chase. I will move that money, the $225, from someone else and pay it before the statement is due, which is not due until March 10th, so I have time. So that's Chase spending. I don't think I have any other spending that I need to be concerned with, so we're just going to total it up from there. So I do hesitate about adding these two numbers together, but we're going to do it. That space really gets me, but I always do it, and then having that space just messes with me sometimes. So $2,064 from 3,885 leaves me 1,821. So then we go to our expenses. So our expenses are the same from last week. So let me jot those down very quickly. Okay, these are my basic expenses. Even though I originally budgeted to do 600 for grocery, I still have grocery money left over that I am going to roll over. And because how I get paid, this check, once I get to, I actually will get paid at the end of the month, but that is my check for March. So once I get to budgeting for that check for March, which is February 29th check, whatever's left over, I will roll it over into the applicable envelope. So, but since I do have money left over, I am going to drop this down to 250, mainly because I do need to try to get this January 17th here. Plus I overspent in my clothing. I think I spent $90, so I'm gonna take that 30 from there. So we'll just make it work. Eating out, I'm not gonna talk about it. We did really good, but for me, eating out also includes like going to Starbucks or going to like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. Like anything that I pick up from outside of the home is considered eating out to me, and because of that, I take it from out of that envelope. So there's no money left over in that. It is what it is. Caleb and Zoe is 30. I am doing a challenge. We got food at home, and for the most part, I keep track of it here. We've been doing really well. We did horrible towards the end of the week because of Super Bowl, and then I had to jump up and get to an interview, and the excitement from that, I was exhausted afterwards, and I was like, let's just go get something to eat. So for fun, they'll still get their 25. Gas will still get its 75. Spending will get its 75. Grooming will get its 50, and household will get its 50. So I don't see much change from that. So 705 minus 50, it should be 655. Let's add it up anyway. 655. All right, and so then we go, oh, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, 2064 plus 655 minus 3885 leaves me $1,166. I just want to write that up there so I can keep track of that number easier, and then I'm going to write down all of my sinking funds that I'm going to contribute, including savings challenges. So one moment. Okay, so let's run through these very quickly. Not much changing from the previous week because I kind of just took whatever I budget monthly and kind of split it in half. There are a few exceptions, and of course the cashback is not budgeted for, so I just write that in. Oh, see, trying to be proactive, and I don't like it in that spot, but whatever. We'll improvise. Okay, so birthdays is getting 45. Blue green is getting 20. Car maintenance is getting 25. Costco is getting 125. HOA, and I think Costco is probably the reason why my spending is going down. Making sure Sapphire is still, yeah, okay. So HOA gets $1, Sapphire gets 10. It's LB plans that changes. Okay, it gets 20. Holidays, only did 50 for holidays. Yep, so it gets 25. Miscellaneous gets 10, which I still have. I think I still have my $10 in miscellaneous. I gotta figure that out. Month ahead is 25, getting close to the first goal on that. Property insurance is 145. Termite buying, oh my god, is 20. Auto insurance is 195. Oh my God, that just seems like so much. Okay, let's add that up briefly. Okay, guys, future Elle here. While editing, I realized that there is a whole conversation going on behind me that is very loud. So the total did come up to $666. And so I am going through now what I consider my saving challenges and how much I'm going to contribute. So I went ahead and started with my class ofs, which class of 2025 gets 20, 27 gets 15, and 31 gets 10. Then I check what my hump day challenge was. So I am going to do 17 and 21. So 17 is from the January and then 21 is for February. So that is $38. So I want to make sure I have the funds to do that. And I will post that in a short or reel later. And so I figured out what I have left after that, which is $227, and that is going in my 80 envelope challenge. My 80 envelope challenge is what I'm using to pay my property taxes. And I have until November. So hopefully that makes sense. And I apologize because I didn't mean to have to edit this so much. But yeah, there's a whole conversation going on in the background. If you have any questions for me, drop them down below. I use the bottom section for notes, so I will update that as I see fit. Until my next video, you guys take care, stay blessed, and be safe. Bye.